Show you something that is very unique to Jay's collection. Jay, we were so excited about this being in the show tonight because you have a genuine full necklace of Tanzanite. And tonight, for the very first time, $100 off. And oh my gosh, Jay, love Tanzanite. This is amazing you can pull this off.
Okay, and I want you to look at this. Look at in comparison to Suzanne's hand. Look how this isn't. These aren't little small faceted rondelles of this material. This is all natural. It comes from Tanzania.
Yes, yes, it does. Indeed, the only place in the world you can get it.
There's going to be a test later. Okay, write that down.
I know that one. I know that one.
But they've, and here again, they've come in and they've slashed this $100. This isn't something. It was really funny because our wonderful producer I've known for years, wonderful guy, good sense of humor. Kind of our sense of humor. He's hysterical. He could be a comedian.
He could be.
But he said, I know this isn't yours because you just don't.
You don't do Tanzanite. Isn't that funny?
But I don't do Tanzanite. He's right. I mean, this was the one and only time I did Tanzanite. You know, I don't do things like this, and it's not that I don't have a Tanzanite available to me that I haven't seen the rough. A necklace like this, normally, I'm just being honest with you. And you know, the lowest appraised value on this was $449. I guarantee you, if I would have done this exact necklace, paying the normal prices that I had to pay for this quality of rough material, this necklace would have been up in the thousands of dollars, not $499.
And I just want to give you an idea, because if you've ever seen Tanzanite rings even here on HSN, look at this. If this was a ring, and I'm only showing four stones, look how huge the stone would be on a ring. And now, so that really gives you an idea of just how immensely impressive this is when the entire thing is Tanzanite. That's unheard of. And again, extender on the back, which is great. Isn't that beautiful? This is a special treat. This is kind of one of those once-in-a-lifetime moments with $100 off and 5 flex, where if you love Tanzanite, like so many of us do, that's hard to resist.
But even this necklace, that's not something you're going to ever see me repeat on. It's not that I can't get the material, it's I couldn't ever give you a deal like this. And they've even, on top of that, gave you $100 off of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just really